Welcome back, everybody, to the GR8 podcast. We are over about 30 episodes. This is like 32, 33. I'm really proud of that. Thank you guys for sticking around, hanging out with me, and talking about basketball, sometimes a little bit of football, a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows. I'm going to start talking about music soon, and I hope that'll be interesting. Hopefully somebody will actually listen to that. But today, I wanted to dive in about 5, 10, 15 minutes about the Denver Nuggets winning the NBA Finals, so 2023 NBA Finals against the Miami Heat. And I know I covered a little bit, like a couple games in the series and a little bit of the playoff, but it's nothing compared to what I did last year, and I pretty much covered like every game. Fact is, I didn't watch every game. I think they're a little bit too spread out, and that might be just the timing and schedule or whatever. I think they're a little bit too spread out. This whole playoffs, like they would have gone, 7 games, and would have taken a whole month to get through them because they're only playing like 2 games a week or something along those lines. It's very interesting. We're just going to get into it, a little bit of the stats, a little bit of all of it. So Denver Nuggets 4-1, and a lot of people are saying that this is a gentleman's sweep. I don't think so. A gentleman's sweep is 3-1. Don't get it wrong, but Miami was close. They kept it close through all the games. It was a little bit of a nail biter, at least going into the fourth quarter of every game. They didn't really destroy the Heat in any of these games, nor did the Heat, scrape out a win like more than like 20 or something like that, or something along those lines. So it's not really a gentleman's sweep. On paper, it is 4-1. Just give them the one game. Especially that was at home too for Denver. But no, I don't think it's a gentleman's sweep. I don't think you can really classify it as that. You know what? Big props to Miami, 8 seed. You know how many games they went through? They went through so many games to get to this point. It's insane. They lost the first play-in game. How do you do that? How do you lose the first play-in game and then go all the way to the NBA Finals? I tell you, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, all those players on the Heat, the South Beach law firm, they are all great players. They stuck it out, and they never ever gave up. Like, I'm not even a Heat fan, but I'm kind of proud of that. I'm proud of them. I think that's cool. 8 seed. That's awesome. All props to the Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic gaining his Finals MVP and championship ring. Crazy. Good for the Denver Nuggets. I think that's awesome. Fantastic for him and his legacy. Fantastic for all those players. Fantastic for Jamal Murray, who's a great point guard. A lot of people discredit him. I don't think he's ever made a All NBA team or All-Star. Jamal Murray, the guy who's probably better than your favorite player. Jamal Murray's a great player, great facilitator, even in Game 4 or Game 5, I know. Even in Game 5, when Nikola Jokic came out because of foul trouble and it was late in the game, the Heat were up 2 or 3. No, the Nuggets were up by 8, and by the time that Nikola Jokic came back in, they were still up by 8 because of Jamal Murray maybe not be able to shoot the ball well, but he was be able to facilitate, rebound, assist. He was a great all-around player when it doesn't come to solely shooting and scoring. So great props to Jamal Murray. But Nikola Jokic, listen to this. Averaged points per game, 30.2, rebounds per game, 14, and then averaged 7.2 over the finals. Almost 3 assists away from averaging a triple-double for the finals. I think overall of all the playoffs, he did average a triple-double, but to average 30 points in the finals as a center, as an unathletic center, this is insane. This is insane. Big men have really come back. It's interesting for the NBA. The MVP of this year should have been Nikola Jokic, but it wasn't. It was another center, Joel Embiid. Nikola Jokic Finals MVP. And you know who was the series leader for the Miami Heat? Not Jimmy Butler. Definitely not Tyler Hero. Not Duncan Robinson. Not Max Strus or Gabe Vincent. Bam Adebayo, another center. He averaged 21.8 points per game, 12.4 rebounds per game, and then 3.2 assists per game. These are centers, people. These are centers. I think we went through this weird phase through 2015 to 2020, 21 or something, where only shooting guards, 3-pointers were the biggest thing. Guards and shooting guards were the only people that were winning MVPs, final MVPs. But no, we are back to 80s style basketball. It's rough, it's aggressive, centers getting in there, making plays for their teammates. It's interesting that Nikola Jokic, a center, is such a facilitator. That makes it so hard for defenses. So when Nikola Jokic has the ball, somebody's going to be open because they're probably going to be double teaming him. So he passes out, 3-pointer, easy. That really helps when you have a great facilitator and a great, almost like a black hole of a center, because you can be in the paint and then you can just dish it out to somebody that can shoot. Props to the Nuggets. I'm proud of them. First ring, first championship in franchise history. That's so awesome. Good for the Nuggets. I hope they just go absolutely insane all the way in Denver, because you know for a fact they're not going to win anytime soon in the NFL. Russell Wilson, I can probably tell you, I can tell you right now, they're probably not going to go anywhere with Russell Wilson. But it's really cool that they have Nikola Jokic, a Serbian white 6'11" center, win Finals MVP and win the championship for the city of Denver. What a weird NBA season. What an odd season. A tall white foreign national player that plays for the Denver Nuggets almost averaged a triple-double in the finals against an 8 seed in the city of Denver, Colorado, in the NBA. Absolutely insane. Great for the NBA. I don't think it's fantastic for ratings, so then probably not great for the NBA, but it's great for basketball. This is kind of high-quality basketball that we want to see. Nikola Jokic going against Bam Adebayo, Jamal Murray going against Jimmy Butler. Fantastic basketball. I'm really excited for next season, and I actually called it. I called the Nuggets winning. I called it. Go on my Twitter. I said the Nuggets over the Bucks, but hey, what can I say? I'm a genie. I'm a philosopher. I'm a prophet. I called the Nuggets winning this year. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, having fun with me, talking about the NBA. Probably not going to be talking about the NBA a whole lot the rest of the summer until the next season. Probably a lot of recaps. I do want to do one episode about like moments in the season. That's more of a video because a lot of it's like visual. You can actually like see like stuff going on. But yeah, I guess that's all I have. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching, having fun. I'll hope to see you guys in the next podcast episode or YouTube video. Go subscribe to the Patreon, and I appreciate you. See ya.